Shelton and John Patrick and family, we celebrate today the remarkable life of an extraordinary man, one who made Fredericksburg proud and a far better place to be. I have the honor of not only knowing Johnny P. Johnson as a friend and civic leader, but of teaching with him here at James Monroe. The difference he made in many lives and in our community at large is legend. Our city is indebted to his wise leadership. A man of integrity, gracious in his manner, but firm in his allegiance to what is right and fair and good, Johnny P. Johnson inspired by example. He enabled those he touched to be their best selves because he believed in them. As a community leader, he had faith in the community to behave its best also in the way it treats each citizen. In his actions, in his words, he taught us how to love each other, secure in his faith in a loving God. As the second letter of St. Peter tells us, his divine power has given us everything we need for a godly life through the knowledge of him who has called us. For this very reason, make every effort to add to your faith goodness, and to goodness, knowledge, and to knowledge, self-control, and to self-control, perseverance, and to perseverance, godliness, and to godliness, brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness, love. Johnny P. Johnson answered the call.
From the standpoint of education, genius means essentially giving birth to the joy in learning. And that is exactly what Mr. Johnson blessed his countless number of students with, the joy in learning. We are aware that the term genius describes Mr. Johnson in a wide scope, considering the contributions he has made to the world. In addition, he certainly represented all of the characteristics of a great teacher. He respected his students, created a sense of community and belonging in the classroom, was warm, accessible, enthusiastic, and caring. He set high expectations for all students and his own love for learning, was a skilled leader, open-minded and flexible, collaborated with colleagues, and maintained professionalism in all areas. Mr. Johnson exhibited all the characteristics of a great teacher and more, because woven within the characteristics I just shared with you, he knew as a member of one of the most noble professions, being an educator, it required similar skills, gifts, and talents of preachers, because in both callings, you are transforming the lives of every individual you interact with. And Mr. Johnson took that charge seriously and made a lasting impact and impression on his students and colleagues. Both of us being alumni of Virginia State University, and as my cute brother, just knowing that one of my favorite teachers, Mr. Johnson, and others attended and matriculated at the same college as me to become educators, ensured me that I was receiving the highest quality of preparation to educate students properly and successfully. I'm committing to doing the following. I'll be almost done. As the action-oriented educator, first, as a school division, we're committed to continuous funding of our fine arts program. Through arts, thank you. We create creative, well-rounded students and instill the joy in learning. And second, like Van Gogh, all of Fredericksburg City Public School students will know who the world-renowned artist and educator, Mr. Johnny P. Johnson is, and able to recognize his brilliant work. So in closing, Xavier, Mr. Johnson and his artwork, may this all feel like something beautiful is beating in our own hearts. He made us believe that we were extraordinary. His love for his students was consistent and strong. He gave encouragement that went from outside in, and he was generous in all he had. We love you, Mr. Johnson, the genius. We thank you.
May you rest in peace. Thank you.